And this is why we do the checks. You got to make sure that your stuff is what it's doing. So, all right. Got it locked. Got it juicy. Got it set and ready. I think it's time we just jump into it. Let's go. I'm going to skip these intros real quick. Give it a nice cinematic punch when we introduce ourselves. Ain't nobody here yet. Ain't nobody here yet. Ain't nobody here yet. Let's dive in to Halo. This is really exciting. Figured why not? Just do it, right? What's up, nerdos? It's Totes No Prob. It's your boy TN. And we're here doing something very special. The start of something very, very special. This is by no means a first-time playthrough of the Halo franchise for me. This franchise, this game, has been in my life for the better part of 20 plus years. You know? It's been with me through many, many different eras of my life. And I feel like I have lots to say about it. I have no problem playing it. And it's time that we took this journey together. I hope you guys are ready for the adventure of a lifetime right now. I really do. Because, yeah, this is special to me. You think to yourself, what could I possibly add to the discourse, the conversation around this game? It's been talked about so many times, it's been played so much. Sorry, that music's just fantastic. I'm putting my stamp on this, I don't care. This is my fucking game. Let's play it. Can we do... let's do the missions one. We'll start from the very beginning. I don't trust the quick start function in the Master Chief Collection. But yeah, thanks for joining us if you are joining us. It's Halo time. We're going to play every game in the Halo franchise in the order that they were released. So the proper chronology of how the games grew and evolved. Yeah, I was going to have something else to say, but I've forgot it already. We are just going to play through every Halo. At least one day of my streaming week will always be dedicated to this franchise until we finish it. And we're going to grow together with it like we did in the beginning. Let's see. Can I do I would have been your daddy skull in Halo 1? The non-scoring skulls are over here. Yeah, I don't think they have it in this one. Looks like we're just gonna have to play it vanilla. Oh, shucks. One of the greatest games ever as it was meant to be played. Crumbs. I won't tease y'all any longer. Let us begin, shall we? Haha. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are ready for one hell of an adventure.
Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their station.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
This is gonna get real. This is gonna get so real. What a great opening. The vibes are set. In media res. Shit's already gone down. We're running from the threat already. Let's hear Sergeant Johnson talk.
Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head sons of bitches that they can
What's up, Amelia? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. We're just starting the stream, just letting the cutscenes play because I'm such a fan of Halo. I can drop a little fun fact though.
Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir.
You'll hear when guys run into scenes like this. Earlier in this cutscene, you'll hear the sound of the assault rifle charging. That happens anytime they spawn somebody in. So if you listen closely in these cutscenes, you can hear the characters spawning in. Oh, Halo? You haven't played it yet? Halo is definitely worth it. Halo is a franchise that's very much worth playing. Depending on who you ask, you know, I think that they're all worth playing. It's kind of like a Star Wars thing where some people are like, just the originals. Just the originals are the good ones. But I feel there's something to like about every game in this franchise, and we're going to play them all. This is my favorite stuff. I can play it with my eyes closed, so I'm going to full send a series on it.
He's hot. Blowing the pins in
This can be a
five.
two-player game. Most of these games, if you're doing what I'm doing, like playing the story mode, you can play the story mode two-player. So if you've got a partner or a buddy that you want to go through this with, that's the best way to do it. Very exciting time.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here. Normally, if you play on a lower difficulty,
This way.
you do like a little tutorial first, and then shit goes down. But when you play on heroic or above, shit just goes down right away. So let's get the hell out of here. Oh man, the music, the combat, the story, everything about this is iconic. This is definitely something worth playing. Delicious.
Through those blast doors.
You can see that they're fighting and they're closing the blast doors. I always run through this part because I've done it a jillion times, but there's a lot to look at in this area as the ship is being assaulted.
Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me. Firing.
Oh, I'm playing on PC. This is a Microsoft game, so Xbox and PC have its crossplay, so you can, you know, it's Microsoft all the way down. So if you've got an Xbox friend, you guys can play together. But yeah, not PlayStation yet. Microsoft and Xbox seem to be getting pretty desperate, so Halo could come to the PlayStation. They already sent Gears of War over.
Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna try my first trick of the game in this cutscene here. Or after it, I should say.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report!
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the offer. That means
Okay, so after this cutscene,
While you do what?
Captain Keyes gives you his firearm. He gives you his pistol. And it pops into your hands. It spawns in.
All due respect, sir, this war has
But if you're
not
fast
dead
enough,
heroes.
you can leave the room before the trigger for the pistol spawning happens. It's just for fun, but what you can do with that is then pick up 2 weapons and then come back and have the pistol spawn in your hand and carry 3 weapons on this level. For no reason. You normally can only hold 2, but if you are fast enough, let's see if we can do it. If we can escape this room fast enough, we can carry 3 weapons.
Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything.
Force deployment, weapons research. Earth.
I understand.
Alright, we gotta get Cortana off this ship.
Will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence.
She knows too much.
I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you.
I'm glad you're here, Amelia. Hopefully this populates a little bit more. Hopefully we grab some steam with this series.
Yank me.
I have nothing but confidence in this franchise and ourselves.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Alright. He's gonna give us the pistol. Let's see if we can dip out.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autos.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't.
All right, let's get the hell.
Son, you'll have to find ammo as you go.
Oh, I wasn't fast enough. I hit the wall. I wasn't fast enough. I was! Yes! So, okay, normally the pistol would spawn in our hands right this moment. It didn't, which means we skipped the trigger for it. So now we can pick up this assault rifle. We can go take care of these guys. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I'm gonna die instead, actually. That grenade almost ruined everything. Okay, so, now here's the plan. We grab somebody else's weapon. I was hoping it would be a plasma rifle, but I think that guy dropped his through the wall. I'm not going to accept anything less than the best loadout we can get now. This guy's got our weapon. Alright, come on. Alright, perfect. So we have a plasma rifle, and we have an assault rifle. This is typically the limit for the weapons you can carry. Let's head back to where Captain Keyes was, and see what we can do. Oh, this is so fun. So yeah, we walk backwards into the room we left. And I think if we've done this properly, we caught a checkpoint. We got plasma, we got rifle. Now let's leave the room again. Oh, we didn't get the trigger. It triggered the enemies. Oh, we did it! We did it. Okay, so pistol, plasma, and rifle. We got 3 weapons this level. Why? Because it's fun. Because I know a weird thing to do. There's all sorts of fun facts and glitches and tricks that I know for this. Not that they're secret. I feel like tons of people know them by this point. But it's all stuff that you just learn from playing this game as a kid, reading magazines, going on forums, and you learn all this funky shit. You know, a lot of these end up being speedrun strats, but I just do them because they're fun. It's just fun to know a game inside and out like this. So yeah, pistol, plasma, rifle. That's fantastic. What a great little goofy glitch. That's one down. What's up, guys?
What the hell? Did something just hit us?
Uh-oh. I love the Marines in this game, too. Your AI Marine companions are just so fun to play with. Even if they are a bit dumb. Nice. 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 Double nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn, guys, you gotta chill out over here. The pistol in this game is so fantastic. What an overpowered weapon. Oh, yeah. Grab the overshields from inside this.
To attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
Clever bastards indeed. But that doesn't mean we can't take advantage of their boarding craft. Ooh! Sorry, partner. Feel kind of bad shooting the little guys, but...
Let's go, Shock. Hit me.
Oh, we just got a follow. Oh my goodness. Abigail Brooklyn 2863, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Hit me again, TubeSock. We love it. That's fantastic stuff. Appreciate you doing that. This is the beginning of a fantastic series we're about to hit. Thank you for following. There's more to come. We only look to improve. Alright, maybe don't stand in the open though, Chief. Maybe I should... Alright. That's great stuff. I appreciate that. Here's another little fun, kind of interesting thing about this game. I'm pretty sure that if you melee at the right time, you can shorten the reload animations by just a pinch. Yep. So normally you'd kind of have to charge it and all that. Boom. That's kind of a long animation. But if you punch, as soon as the mag touches the gun, boom. Not only that, you get a fast little melee too. So if somebody's in your face, you can pop that glitch reload and kind of get them to back off a minute. It's a nice little move there. I think that works for most of the human guns in the game. I think some of them, it doesn't quite do it faster, but for the assault rifle, I know it does.
There's another one.
Nice. We are cleaning up on heroic already. Right. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is like Master Chief in the novels. Fast, biblically accurate Master Chief. Guys, come on. We've got to reach the lifeboats. Follow me. I'll try and do my little chief-esque voice. Try and do my serious soldier voice sometimes. Oh, damn, that guy dropped really fast. I mean, he's not a soldier. He's a engineer or something like that. Those guys go real quick. Oop, whoops. A couple misinputs there. It's been a long time. All right.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Oh, I like this room. This is a fun room. Nice, that was good. You know, this game did so much for the industry and for the genre. Up to this point, first-person shooters were really a PC-only thing in terms of, like, you know, being able to be played and wielded properly with mouse aiming and all that stuff. It was always tricky trying to convert this sort of gameplay into controller, and a big part of what helped it smooth over was the inclusion of tons of grenades. Having this sort of, like, area of effect thing that you can toss, it's good stuff. Hey, right on. Cool Nelson is in the building. What up, Cool Nelson? Welcome. Oh man, all my friends are here. So yeah, grenades becoming a part of the sandbox was really a console thing, because it helps to mitigate your, you know, lack of accuracy with a pad. So you kind of have this second part of your tool belt that you can use to. Hey, look at this! What the hell is this? What is this, dude? Dude, welcome, Nelson. So good to have everybody here. What a fun time we're about to have. Good to have you. I have no idea what that thing was that I shot, that golden thing. Oh, here's another fun thing about Halo 1. Enemies, for some reason, cannot see you when you're separated by an energy shield like this. Just some weird, I don't know. But they saw the other guys. But yeah, you can kind of like stay hidden from that guy on the other end of the shield. It's just, I guess, a bug. I guess the AI counts them as solid objects. I have no idea what it is, but yeah, man, I know all the quirks of this little bastard. Almost, anyway, I think. Bat, bolt, bat, bolt.
Warning, blast doors closing.
Should probably watch the
Covenant are destroying
stuff
the
happening.
lifeboats.
You get to launch the lifeboats out there. I think they let you watch it out the
You have
window.
to use the ship's maintenance access way.
It's cool.
Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
It's hard to remember, like, checking all the details that they managed to put in here. When you've played this game so many times, you're so used to just running through it, right? But this was a jaw dropper back in the day. This was like, no one had ever seen anything like this. I remember walking home. I was in middle school a few years after this came out. I remember walking home from middle school with my friend Alex, and his house was like on the way first before we got to my house. At the beginning of 6th grade, I stopped by his house every day on that walk because he had Halo. He had an Xbox and he had Halo. And my mind was blown, dude. I was 11. I was 11 years old, and I was never the same. This game blew me away, and I came over to his house and I played through the campaign till the end. And then, like, a few months later, Halo 2 came out, so I was screwed. There was no hope for me. Hey, what up, guys?
Looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you here.
But yeah, I remember that. That's a canon event for me. Good game. Great game. You know, this game has existed through many chapters of my life. I'm sure I'll think of quite a few stories as we go. And, you know, we know glitches, we know goofy fun facts. Lots to talk about. I don't even break a sweat playing this. I could do it with my eyes closed. It's got all the stuff. It's the perfect formula for something you want to stream. Oh, do I have grenades? Nah, I used them all very, very liberally in the previous rooms. Son of a gun! That dude's about to get belted. Nice. Alright, boys, good work. Are these guys both voiced by Chips Dubbo? Are both of these Marines Chips Dubbo? The Australian guy? You play this game long enough, you get to like know who everyone is throughout the series, even the, like the nameless soldiers that are with you. You'll find yourself like wanting to ride in the Warthog with particular people, especially by the time Halo 2 comes around. Like the Marines in that game are, they're great, they're phenomenal, and there's a lot of like celebrity cameos in them too. So that's a game. Halo 2 is a great game to like load the Jeep up with your favorite people and just go. But that doesn't mean Halo 1 doesn't have some excellent casting choices. There's plenty of people worth hanging out with in this one as well. Alright. This is the first level. This is a piece of cake. We can kill this in 2 streams easy. Oh crap, I'm about to get blown up. Oh my goodness! I forgot that there were cascade explosions in this game. If there are other grenades on the ground, one will set them all off. All right.
A very good time to leave.
Let's get to getting while the getting's still good.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
How much you want to bet you're gonna die? I bet you're all gonna die, and I'll be left alone as one man. And then I'll have to save the rest of your dumbasses all over this ring for the rest of the game. Just a theory, though. Cool stuff.
That thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
You're on him! She's been hit!
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Really cool shot. That's a really cool shot.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
And the pilot of this dropship is Cortana's voice actor as well. You know,
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
and they share lines right next to one another for a moment. You
Unless
don't
there
even
were
really
fingers, they'd be crossed.
put it together. It's cool. This is a great example. Listen right here. These are both Jen Taylor coming up here as soon as this level loads.
We're coming in too fast. Damn! Air brake failure. They flew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
I think that's neat. I think that's cool and impressive that you can have 2 characters with their lines next to one another.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me?
And they're both
Left.
you,
You
baby.
alright?
They're both
Can you
me.
move? The others.
Damn, dude. These guys really did die.
Nothing we can do.
Damn. Damn, these guys really did die. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I mean, I know that they do die, but you know.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant
Never really
dropships
looked at 'em
approach.
before.
I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat
Hey, what's
died
up,
in
Abigail
crash.
Brooklyn? Hey, how's it
Alert.
going? It
Covenant
is going
dropship
well.
inbound.
It is going
You
well.
must be looking for
Thank you very
survivors.
much for the
I
follow
recommend
earlier.
immediate evasion.
We are on our way. We're climbing up, and in the meantime, we're just gonna enjoy ourselves. Halo and vibes. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Look at this. Pretty sure you can take one of these down with your pistol. I mean, you don't have to. There's no reason to, other than to show how crazy strong this gun is. Yeah, there we go. I do play games, but I don't stream because I really don't have time for it. You gotta finish your studies, yeah. That's exactly, and work on your passion. Exactly. You have to do what serves you and what fuels you, what feeds you. You know, there's not time for everything, unfortunately. But once you find your thing, that's all it takes. That's the car. Passion's the key, trust is the fuel. I support you in your endeavors. And in your studies. Let's toss a grenade at these little guys. Oh my goodness. You can absolutely massacre the aliens in this game. It's so, you know, it just feels very one-sided sometimes. Forgive me if you see me doing that melee reload trick like over and over again. It's ingrained into my brain. It's in there deep.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
You think that... Oh, that one idiot. What's up, Uno? How you doing, man? That one idiot says the best of the Halo games, in my opinion. You're of the mind that CE is the Halo to end all Halos? I think that... I do agree. But there's an asterisk with that. It's so tough for me. Abigail's back in. I was a gamer, but nowadays you love to do custom artwork for streamers. Oh, that's cool. I've met some artists through here that's really nice. It's you know, cool to be able to collaborate with people. Hey, what's up, dude? Let's listen to David Scully real quick.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
No. You say, Cool Nelson, that Abigail is a bot? Oh no, I've been had. My 32-year-old ancient ass was tricked by a robot. We gotta remove him if that's the case. They have to be removed. I'm a gullible elder, you know? I'm sending money to the Nigerian prince, so I need all the protection I can get. If you don't mind me asking, Uno, that one idiot, if you're still in the chat, what is it that you think really solidifies this as the best Halo? Because I'd like to know. I know that there's, you know, I mean, it just really nails the formula, and for a first game out the gate, it's iconic. But I'm curious to hear what you think. I'm so glad Cool Nelson is here to protect me. Right. Checkpoint done.
Covenant dropship on approach. I could use some help over here.
This section's pretty cool. I used to spend more time hanging out with the Marines in this section. But it's hard to avoid dominant strat. You know, you just gotta meet them at the dropship, and that way you suffer the least amount of casualties. You know, I'm trying to keep these boys alive. Wars aren't won by Master Chiefs. They're won by the little guy. Not those little guys. These little guys get punched by Master Chief. But the other little guys. You know, those guys. Wow. Oh, I love hearing opinions like this, dude. I love, like, we could have a good talk about that one idiot. I don't know, I just really liked this one over the second one. And I feel like it started going downhill on the third game. That's a really interesting, I like that. Because I'm kind of, I wouldn't say, like, the opposite. I don't think I'm opposed to that, per se. But if I were to take the first 3 games and line them up, I would say that Halo 2 is the best Halo. Halo 3 is my favorite Halo, but Halo 1 just has a certain je ne sais quoi that you can't really beat. I mean, there's really nothing like this game. It is so airtight, this game. You know, it is a very, very complete vision. No, but that's your opinion. I respect that opinion. I think that's really cool and interesting. You know, I haven't really heard, like, that's the shortest drop-off range I've heard from a fan. I feel like most people give it to 343 Industries taking over the franchise before they say it was washed. But I really enjoy hearing that, like, number 1 you think was peak. And that's cool. I mean, it's a very old head opinion, and that's what we are. And I think that Halo 1 has a lot of special qualities to it. I certainly know the most about how to play it. All the glitches and the tricks and the secrets. And also, I like that the aliens don't speak English. I like that they just go, wart, wart, wart. You know, it's hard to beat that. What up, nerds? Then all of a sudden in the second game, you gotta give these guys pathos and world building and make them relatable.
Anybody read me?
I'm just kidding.
Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. Fohammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats.
I do
Coming
think it's really
fast.
cool. Like, honestly, one of my favorite parts about how the franchise expanded is from 1 to 2.
Right on top of them.
They give the aliens like tons of story and lore and depth and pathos. And the Arbiter is one of my favorite characters of all time. I love Keith David as a voice actor. That's some good stuff. I cannot wait till we get there. That's cool. Everyone has their preferences. I see why people like the second one. I just don't. Fair enough. That's fair. Come on, Johnson. Come on, Johnson. Come on, Johnson. Get in the hog. Yes! Yes, dude. Sergeant Johnson is the best. I reset this checkpoint. No joke. I reset this checkpoint until he gets in the Jeep. It's just what I have to do, man. Hell yeah, dude. We're riding 3 deep in the hog. Hell yeah, baby. I used to remember the gunner's name. Like this gunner in the novelization of Halo 1. Oops. Sorry, fellas. Oh, no! That hurt him pretty bad. He got launched pretty far.
This cave
But,
is not a natural
yeah.
formation.
In the novelization of Halo 1, the guy on the
It must
turret
lead somewhere.
has a name. Like, Master Chief's visor scans him and it gives him his name and rank. I wish I could remember what it was. But these 3 guys... You don't need anything else. I don't even need the armor and the shields when I got Johnson and what's-his-face. Sergeant Johnson is king. The smartest thing they did was, like, retcon his death. And be like, just kidding, he's alive and he's in this game and the next game.
You should show them who they're dealing
Sergeant
with.
Johnson is king.
Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Cool, Nelson, I can't thank you enough. I just read your long little message about the bot. I do really appreciate what you're doing for me. It's super good stuff. It's going to help us grow and help keep my old ass from falling for things. Look, here's another one of those things. Look at this. There's another one of those thingamajigs. These must be something to do with the Master Chief collection. Yeah. Can I punch it? No, I have to shoot it. Can I walk through it? No, I have to shoot it. Interesting. I wonder what that does or gives us. Just a bunch of cassowaries, golden birds. I know that they're that bird from Reach, but that's a made-up bird. It's a made-up name, so I can't recall it right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I about to tip again? Okay. Let's take these boys off a jump. Yeah, dude, you're keeping an eye on the stream. Don't forget it. I won't forget it. I appreciate you. Our watchful protector. Our dark knight. This is another great section of this game, I think. I just really enjoy this underground light bridge part. It's a good way to add to the mystique of the ring without going too deep. I keep flipping over the Warthog, though, which is not okay. I'm really not trying to let my boys die. They're making horrible pain sounds. I'm gonna hit the checkpoint up real quick. Thanks, Cool Nelson. I will enjoy my game. I hope you guys enjoy watching me play the game. Like I said, the goal, the idea for this channel is that it's like you're just sitting on the floor playing games with me. The more I thought about that concept, the more I realized this was the franchise I needed to play. There's nothing that's more on the couch with pizza rolls with me than Halo. Oh! We almost got stuck, sorry. I just want to chase that guy. The vehicles in this game are really interesting because if you so much as tap somebody with them, they instantly die. That goes for you and your Marines too. They have like a weird instant kill touch on them. Nice, good shot.
Say hello to my little friend.
David Scully really hams it up as Sergeant Johnson. I'm a big fan.
What the?
What the? Nice. Alright, who's left? I think we're safe. I'll park it right here so the boys don't get ganked. And go take care of some business. You wait right here, gentlemen. Let me know if anything fishy happens. Let me know if you see any, you know, these things. Oh, I'm trying to bounce it around the corner. Oh, looks like we got him anyway. Let's get his friend. Oh, I threw it right, like, in the gap between his side and his arm. That's okay. Made short work of him anyhow. Let's turn the bridge on. Like, and this is cool, too. I guess I really don't give enough credit to the scale of this game. It does a really good job of this sort of monolithic scale of the structure of the Forerunner technology itself. You know, big giant light bridge. The depths that surround us. It's just like a giant bottomless pit down to whatever engineering level of the ring structure. It's good stuff. I feel like, you know, obviously the music in this game is worth talking about, but by somebody other than myself. Because I'm a big yapper. So if you even get the chance to hear the music with me, it's a miracle. But, you know, Marty O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore made some fantastic tunes. Look at that! I love that little trail effect on the tires when you're on the light bridge. That is sick. What a really cool attention to detail. Let's do it one more time. Cool. That is super cool. I wish you had more opportunities to see that. You don't really ever use a bridge in combat. Not in this one.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell.
Way to go, Captain.
If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Okay. Let's go find Captain Keyes then. Alright, Marines. You ready for anything? Even if it's a gorgeous mountainside vista. Oh, wow, it is that. I mean, just give me a moment here. I really might just need a moment. The gift of gab is exactly what you want for streaming. That's an excellent point, that one idiot. That's why I think I'll be able to make a name for myself here. I just can't turn the shit off. Sorry, I just... I tell you what, I never really get tired of looking at that. I never get tired of looking at that ring. That is, that's special right there. Alright, so there's 3 groups of Marines we can save in this area. They're, you know, scattered about, and you can do them in any order. I just am gonna do them this way, I guess. I have no real preference, but I think this one has a sniper rifle. 2 of them do. Oh yeah, this is a good one though. This is a good one. We're gonna do this one first.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Nice. Nice work, Marines. Sorry, I didn't mean to tip the Warthog again. Looks like we're on the... Okay, alright, I'm sorry, Sergeant Johnson. Do that again, it'll be your ass. Alright, dude. Well, you heard it here first. Alright. Let me go grab the sniper rifle from that guy.
And better looking too.
And then we can effectively repel these drop ships. This guy's holding one. Is there another one over here? No, it's just his. And here's the real issue. Every game after Halo 1 lets you trade weapons with your Marines. This game does not let you trade weapons with your Marines, so I've got to just really quickly... Sorry, dude. I'm really sorry. You gotta believe me. I think I want to do pistol and sniper rifle. I think that's what we need. Alright, cool. Let's get busy, shall we? There's one guy left before they start dropping ships. Oh no, looks like they already done did it. Don't worry, I've got this completely under control, folks. Oh, excellent. You'll have to start driving home here, and this will be good for the listen. That's honestly, you know, I'm quite flattered. Like, I don't know how other people feel about being second screen entertainment, but that to me is an honor. You know, sonically, if you're bearable, auditorily, if you're something worth listening to, that's fantastic. I appreciate that. I hope you do enjoy the listen. And yeah, you know, we should try and do some stuff, Uno. I was trying to look at what was cool crossplay stuff for us to do. I don't know, you've got a PlayStation, correct? I was trying to see what we could do. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff like Helldivers, of course, or, you know. But partying up would be really, really fun. Hell, we could party up for one of these. one of your least favorites. Oh, I need to change my weapon. My pistol's almost low. Let's grab the Needler. Since it's in my picture, holding it in my branding, might as well use it a little bit. This is such a cool weapon. And another thing that we really take for granted about this series, because it's been such an iconic piece of the sandbox, of the lore of this game, of the look of this game, that you know, it's easy to overlook how cool it is to have a weapon that shoots hot needles into your enemy and then they blow up. That is a great idea. And it harkens back to the older age of FPSs and Doom clones where, you know, there was always something that was trying to outdo the BFG or the goofy, interesting weapons, you know, that were in games like Blood and Duke Nukem. There was always some wacky shit. So I feel like the Needler carries on the legacy of a wacky FPS weapon. You got every game console. Okay, hold on a second. That one idiot did not need to flex on us like that. Nice, dude. You played Halo 2 on the OG Xbox 5 months ago? That's tight. I bet that was really fun. I haven't played anything on an OG Xbox in a long time. I think the last thing I did play on it was Halo 1. Because I do still have that, like, in its raggedy-ass case and shit. Alright, no-scoped that guy pretty good. I mean, I've been no-scoping, but that was the first one that was really a sexy one. The sniper rifle in this game is just brutal. And yeah, that's cool. We should definitely try and play something then. Be a good time. I started the Resident Evil run finally. And it's really cool. Honestly, let me just take a minute to hype up that one idiot who's in the chat right here. You should definitely check him out if you want to find some cool retro Let's Plays. I've really been enjoying watching you play Resident Evil 4 because you really know it well. And you can tell right away that it's a game you've played a lot. And that's very, very enjoyable. I mean, watching you get treasures and just know where everything is and you know, just play well. It's very satisfying, I must say, watching you play RE4. This is a game that I know exceptionally well, and I still play it kind of dummy. You know. Who wants to get in the Warthog with me? I know you guys are getting evac'd, but if someone wants to get in the Hog, I wouldn't hate it.
Let's roll!
Alright, there's one. You want to get in, Bucket Hat? Oh no, he's just got a regular cap. I want the Bucket Cap guy to get in. This dude does not want to ride with us. He only got in the Warthog after the Pelican finally took off. He had to know for sure that he wasn't getting saved before he before he agreed to the suicide mission that is riding in a vehicle with me. Alright. Back to the Chief roleplay. 2 down, 1 to go. Marines, heads on swivels. Whoa! Drink every time I flip the car. Don't do that.
Showtime!
Alright. I promise. I promise. Well, I won't flip it for another 10 minutes. Thanks, but I've died more in Resident Evil than I really should have. Embarrassing. That's the...
There are some Marines hiding in the hills.
How do I want to say that? Like, that's the phrase that someone who's good at the game says. You know, like the guy who's like, oh, thanks, but, you know, I've died a couple times. I messed up. It's embarrassing. That is spoken by a true master of the game, you know? The ever humble Kung Fu master says, I haven't learned anything, right?
Pound 'em. There's another one. Back me up. Good one.
Well, let me tell you this. It certainly doesn't feel like, you know, I guess it does feel like a fun, casual friends playthrough, but it doesn't feel like, you know, I think you do quite well, man. And every time you get a spinel from somewhere I didn't know there was one, I'm like, damn.
Oh, this is it.
But I'm also, just a few, 3 or 4 episodes in, so I gotta continue after I hop off tonight. Whoops. Nice. Okay. Nice. Good work. The Marine who's in the gunner seat of that Warthog did a really nice job there. Oh, he's posted up in a decent spot. That's why. I accidentally parked the Warthog in a good spot. Oops. There we go. I find that with sniping, this game and the games in this series taught me... I don't know if taught's the right word. But I aim when I'm sniping more with my movement stick than with my aim. I'll like get close with my aiming stick and then I'll strafe to seal the deal. I find I do that a lot in multiplayer games across beyond Halo. But Halo, I think, is what sort of taught it to me. Just in the way that the sniping works in the first couple games.
Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
Alright. We're almost to the last lifeboat. 2 levels down is not a bad pace. How far into the stream are we? I started it like just after 1:30. We're an hour in. I'm probably going to go for 2 more hours. Yeah, not bad. We could crush Halo 1 in 2 streams. Playing on Heroic, no less. I'm going to get ahead of anybody who's going to be like, oh, do legendary runs. Nah, I just don't think I will. Don't feel like doing legendary runs unless I can like commiserate with somebody and do them co-op. I do think I'm open to the possibility of playing Halo mods. Like, I think that's awesome. I almost played the like Halo mod for this game that it's called like Better with Friends, and it just increases the amount of Marines in every encounter and makes it feel more like, you know, you're taking these guys with you through the adventure. About halfway through Halo 1, you kind of stop finding Marines for spoilery reasons. But yeah, I think a big part of this sandbox is, you know, fighting the war with the Marines. So there's this mod called Better with Friends that just, like, ups the Marine count, puts them in more places where they weren't, and just allows you to have this kind of war movie thing with your boys. I almost did that for this, but I decided we should do vanilla playthroughs to begin with. And then we could talk about mods, and if people have started watching me by then, we could like do votes on what we should do. Wouldn't that be fun? I fucking flipped the Warthog again. Drink. But I got Resident Evil 5 on Steam yesterday, and if you have a PlayStation 5, you should get 7 Days to Die. I've been looking for someone to play with in that game. Okay. Thank you, Uno. I appreciate that. I don't think I'll be able to get a PS5 for a little while. But if you have Resident Evil 5 on Steam, well, we could get cooking, man. We really could. I think I have it as well. And if not, I'd be happy to get it. Gosh, wouldn't that be a fun thing? And then we could hit up a Discord chat and have all of our fun, goofy, goober conversations. Yeah, man. That would be very exciting. I think RE5 is a definite yes from me. But 7 Days to Die might have to wait. If the entry price is a PlayStation 5, then I am not tall enough to ride. Oh man, I just see, like, they give you so many grenades, and the grenades have such a big AoE in this game that you're encouraged to just press that button a lot. I'll just be throwing them. You'll notice I just kind of scatter them all over. But you can kind of like play with the enemy AI that way. Make them dive into one that you've already thrown by throwing another. Alright, sorry, I yapped. So we got our first death of the stream.
Let's check it out.
I'll play it a little bit smarter this time. Let's do this and stop at the hill. Break out the sniper rifle. Do 1, do 2. Whoops, do 2. There we go. We'll get these smaller guys with the gunner, and then we'll get these guys with the sniper. Do 1, do 2. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, this is way smarter. Definitely works smarter.
Alright, who's with me? Alright, mate, I'm right behind you.
Alright. Looking good, guys. Let's press on.
It's showtime.
That was much better than just driving down there like a dummy.
More of them!
I think that's gonna be my biggest obstacle in this game. Is like
Where?
just thinking for half a second. Like, I'm good at the game. I know all the encounters. And then sometimes I'll still just hold forward. Just like play like a brain dead zombie.
Keep it up!
I gotta use that knowledge. Park these guys over here. And then we do a little something like this.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Oof. Oof. Okay, give me one more. I know there's a red guy over here. Give me one more, baby. Come on. Let's see that pretty little face of yours. Oops. Oops. I'm gonna have to no-scope him, guys. I'm gonna have to no-scope him, guys. If you believe. Okay. This was such a colossal failure that my controller disconnected. The game itself said, "Stop trying to steez, you clown." I didn't hit a single shot on that guy. I don't think I hit a single shot on that guy. And he retreated into the structure, so... My day is ruined. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Okay, cool. Alright, Marines. Evac
Roger that.
is on its way.
Assemble for evac.
Fall in and do the hanky-panky, because we're out of here. Oh, you guys ran the wrong way, didn't you? Yeah, don't run that way. I didn't clear that way out. Don't go that way, guys.
Secure the area before the dropship arrives.
Alright, let's grease this pig. That should be everyone. Oh, maybe not. Now.
That's the last of them.
Excellent.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Well, that was good.
Traffic on the Covenant
That was a good
battlefield.
level.
I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth
Can't help
and
but feel I
Reconciliation
fell a
touched
little
down
short
on
there at the
Desert
end.
Plateau, roughly 300 kilometers upstream.
But if it was good for a laugh, then that's okay. Alright, dudes. Wanna hop in the Pelican, dudes? Alright, bros. Ready to evac, bros? I'm just gonna shoot this. No, I'm not gonna
There's
shoot
our
him.
ride.
I'm
Get
trying to
aboard
get
and
him
let's
to
get
get out
of
the
here.
Warthog. There we go.
Aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
Alright. That's 2 levels down. 7 or 8 to go. 8 of them to go, I think.
Your help on a rescue mission.
Really, I haven't been checking over to see if the video on my webcam has been good, but I have faith. Truth and Reconciliation.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Key's neural implants.
Okay, so we got a
Get 'em,
checkpoint.
Marines. Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour.
Core ain't paying us by the
To
hour.
higher ground to the right.
I'm gonna take a
We
quick
should be able
break
to
here.
recon the Covenant.
Not like actually walk away from the stream, but I just want to show you guys something. And then we'll return. This is a brief detour. On the Truth and Reconciliation, it's considered like a stealth night mission, and you're given the sniper rifle, right? And the sniper rifle, despite sounding humongous, doesn't alert enemies when you shoot them. There's an opening area here where you can sneakily shoot every single enemy and like actually stealthily infiltrate the mission. It's really cool. I didn't know that you could actually do it completely. I thought that you would always get alerted. I thought someone would always see you. I've played this game for 20 plus years, right? And this February, I got an achievement on Halo CE, kill the first group of enemies on the Truth and Reconciliation without being detected. On February 11th, I got this achievement. 2% of players have this achievement, which is pretty cool. But more to the point, I've played the game for 20 plus years. I had no idea that you actually could stealth that encounter. I'd never in my entire life done that before. This isn't really about getting the achievement on Steam. This is about that, like, I didn't know you could fucking do that. So when that popped, I was really blown away. And I showed you that for two reasons. One, to show you that I did it, and two, to show you that I'm definitely not about to repeat it. Like, there's no way I fucking do that shit again. There's no way I do that shit a second time. But who knows? Let's see. We're gonna resume, and the Corps won't be paying us by the hour. But I really, my whole life,
Go, go!
I had
Get 'em,
no
Marines.
idea
Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour.
that you could stealth
Stick
this
to the higher
encounter.
ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted.
Let's see what we can
I've
do.
detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us.
Like, see, there's all this dialogue about, you know, a stealth mission, an element of surprise, but I really thought it was just flavor text. I had no clue that you actually can stealth this. It blows me away, truly. And I also love the idea of the flashlight button doing night vision when you're zoomed in. That's also very cool. Have we been seen yet? No. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is going very well. This is going very well. Oh my god, this is going very well. Oh my god, I have to turn my flashlight off separately from the zoom function. Alright, who's left? Who's left? Who's left? No way. There's somebody left. Hold on. We can do this. One more? One more and we've stealthed it? No! I hit his shield! That's such a shame. That was the last one. That was such a shame. I hit his shield. I should have been more patient. That went pretty well, though. I'm not unhappy with that at all. That was a really good little run there. Oh, that's so sad. The whiff heard round the world. The whiff heard round the ring. Alright. Ooh! Careful, boys. There's grenades there. Alright, alright. Pretty good, though. They give you so many shots for the rifle in this level. Like, it never, ever holds this many rounds at any other point. This level, you just get a special amount of ammo for the sniper rifle so that you can use it, like, the whole time. Like, I've got 50 shots in this thing. Oops, nice whiff. There we go. That's pretty crazy. For a weapon that has this much utility and is this strong, 50 rounds is insane. You know, I start burning them on grunts. I start burning them on nobodies. Just because I'm filthy rich with rounds. I'm dripping. Swimming in them, dude. Nice. Good shot. I said to myself. Whatever, man. It was. Alright. Hope you guys are enjoying the Halo stream. This is just the beginning, man. I'm so excited. This franchise is mi corazón. Nice. Nice. Alright. You're a stealth expert, says Uno. We're gonna have to give you a code name. Now, if you can't read the chat, I'll tell you what code name I was just assigned. He called me Flaccid Snake. What about Dysfunctional Snake? You know, he just has issues, right? It's just, you know, it's not you, it's him. That's really good. I accept your title. That one idiot. I accept. Oh, nice. This level also does really interesting things with the music. That, again, I just yapped over the whole time, but this level does really interesting things with the music. Nice, nice, double nice. Okay. Who else? Oh, there's a mounted gun over here. It's shooting me. I knew that. I remember that. What are you talking about? Flaccid Snake never forgets. Okay, I'm not gonna use that. I changed my mind. I just changed my mind. That works too. You like Dysfunctional Snake? Cool. You know, it depends.
Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
Whiskey Snake. Okay, I'm done. Okay, come on now. Hey, yeah, that's right. There's an invisibility pickup over here. Oh, I'll be sure to use that. That'll be fun. Nice. That was a decent one. Alright, alright. Oh, relax, man. It's gonna happen a lot. I'm the Master Chief. I don't think it matters who killed the aliens. I think it just matters that, you know, we, prevent humanity's extinction. Yes? It's not about winning. It's about fun. Alright, I grabbed the invis. Alright. Do I have... Yes, I do. I know I kind of like just killed myself, but... we love a game where you know you're dead before you're dead. We love knowing a game so well you can say, I'm dead, and then die. That's a very Dark Souls-y kind of thing. I feel like Dark Souls fans can relate to that very well. Like, you know you're dead 2 moves before you're dead. You're like, no, fucked it. That killed me. I'm dead. Boom. Boom.
We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Contact! Enemy in
Oops. Oopsies. Oopsies. I'm about to get cooked. That Marine's right. Those stationary guns are gonna tear us to pieces. I got a job beating people's hooks at the local lake. Okay, hold on a second. Nice. That's amazing. That's really funny. I got a job beating other people's hooks at the local lake. And after a few years of doing so, they gave me the title Master Baiter. You need to leave. Ban him for 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That is amazing. He is the Master Baiter. Versus the Master Chief. Who would win? Oh my goodness. Who are you taking in a death battle? Master Chief or Master Bader. That's terrible. I mean, if it's a fishing competition, Chief loses out and out, right? It's no diff, right? If it's a fishing competition, but if it's a kicking ass and taking names competition, I think my boys got it. These guys need to knock it off. I'm dead. I'm totally dead. I shouldn't have left that tree. Come on now.
Covenant dropships are inbound.
Covenant dropships. That's the most heinous comment. That's the most heinous chat I've ever had. Hopefully it's the first of many. Where are the goons? Where's the goon squad? The door's open. Where are the goons? Oh, it's just little guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The real threat is the gravity lift guys. Nice grenade. Whoever threw that was a really, really spot-on throw. That was great. That was a Marine with an immaculate toss. That was a really good throw. He cleared that whole platform out. Oh, yeah. Very exciting. Keep missing the headies on the small guys, which is a shame. Or on the, I should say, the lower ranking elites, not the small guys. But that's a shame. Those guys are usually a pretty affordable kill, but I keep whiffing that heady. Alright, is it hunters now? You guys gonna throw me some hunters now? I got 2 guys left, but these dudes are solid. Whoever these 2 Marines are rock solid. Oh, it is the hunters. Throw a couple grenades. Ooh, got that one with a sniper shot. He turned his back to me. He killed. Oh, I'm down to 1 Marine. They killed my Marine. Let's see if I can get this shot on his neck. Oops. Almost. I'm gonna have to get behind him. I mean, he's very preoccupied with my friend here. There we go. Hey, thank you. That was a nice shot, wasn't it?
We've secured the area. Let's square away the grab lift. Marines, prepare for boarding action.
This is our guy who survived.
Echo 419. We've reached the gravity lift and are ready.
I'm gonna
for
name him Uno
reinforcements.
in that one idiot's honor.
Copy that, Cortana.
Thanks for being in the stream, brother. This is Uno, my Marine.
Foehammer out.
Once we're inside the ship, I can home in on the captain's command neural interface. They'll probably be in or near the ship's brig, which should narrow our search.
Echo 419 inbound. Clear the drop zone.
Clearing.
The cavalry's arrived.
Look at this. Fresh boys. Here we go. What's up? How you doing, lads? Hope you're ready for a wacky mission. Hope you're ready for wacky tacky shenanigans in the Covenant dropship. Oh, there was health I didn't grab. That's okay. I'm sure it won't be long before we find more. I like how everyone has fun going up the lift. Everyone hoots and hollers on their way up the lift.
I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
No Covenant.
There's no Covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home.
Yeah, I doubt it. Oh, I missed. I shot just above his invisible head. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. I want to shoot that invis guy. I really don't want somebody to get sliced down in their prime in front of me. For fuck's sake. Who would have thought hitting an invisible guy would have been tough? There we go. Cool. I mean, that doesn't guarantee my Marine's safety, but
No Covenant. You had to open your mouth.
it certainly increases their odds.
You got me?
Yes, I got you, bro.
Right behind you.
I made a point to reload the checkpoint so that I got you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, another one. Oh no. Damn it, dude. He's gonna cut through my guys like a hot knife through butter. That was... Oh, Jesus. I exploded. Hold on a second. Hold on. Everything's falling apart here. Shh. Nice. That was a good one. Okay. I won't load the checkpoint anymore. Nice. I did save the boys, though. Nice work, fellas. Stay together. Oh, crap. Things are indeed falling apart. This room is unlucky. When I'm not resetting the checkpoint to save my friends, I'm bouncing grenades off of them back at myself. That's a tough break. I'm starting to care less and less if these guys survive. Starting to slowly care less and less about their survival. Listen, fellas, you gotta be paying attention. You can't just be talking about how cool everything I do is. You really gotta pull your weight. Alright, there we go. Nice work, everyone. One more room. Hold on. Nice. That was good. Alright. Another one? You guys gotta stop sending sword dudes at me, please. No! I shouldn't have done that. I died because I didn't want my guy to die. I went and did a get down, Mr. President, knowing full well that I get one shot by the sword as well. I talked a big game about not caring about their lives, but the second I saw that energy sword, I dove. I dove to save him. I don't regret it for a moment. I don't regret it. Meanwhile, they're getting slaughtered out here. I can't believe that. Oh, that was cool. Fuck it. I knew that was happening, but I was already in the mindset to reset. I don't want my boys getting cut down. I don't care. I'll kill the stream in this room. I don't care. My men need to live. Okay. Okay. You're right. I'm done.
Contact! Lots of contact! No covenant. You had to open your mouth. Nice. They won't mess with us again.
I have a feeling they might, Johnson. I have a feeling that they have plans to continue messing with us. At least we've got it down to a science now. They won't get the jump on us again, right, fellas?
Cover me. We showed them.
Not yet, we haven't. Okay. Oh no. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, perfect. Uh-oh. Maybe not quite perfect. Damn. We couldn't save everybody. We lost what's-his-face. Nice, Nate. Thank you very much, and welcome to the stream, Fabian Rivera. I appreciate that. This room is something... Ah, that was very fucking close. This room is something I didn't need to do as many times as I did, but I kind of wanted to save as many Marines as I could. So, I'll take a single casualty. But thanks for joining, thanks for being... Oh, good Lord, Christ almighty. I forgot that there's hunters. Come on now. Nice, that was decent. I'm gonna get... Yeah. Okay. I really wish that Master Chief would make sounds like that when avoiding heavy damage. Little Three Stooges noises. Alright. We did well in this room. Eventually. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for checking in on the Halo. You know, just goofing off with a game I like. I figure I won't have to think too much, as long as I'm playing a game I've played for 20 years.
We could use the side passages to find a way around.
We'd be sitting ducks in that narrow space. We can hold this position if you can find a way around and open the door from the other side, Chief.
Got it.
Let's see if we can find a way.
Kind of
to
like
open this
New
door.
Jersey, Long Island kind of Marine there. Alright.
see him?
What a bully I am. I know I held on that sniper way too long. It's completely empty. Just couldn't let her go. But a needler should suffice. You may not know this, but it's Raining Men. With the bodies at the floor. Those are both the same song from a different perspective. That's true. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. That's only 2 steps away from Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. You're absolutely right. I'd scream on stream, but y'all don't want that. Y'all couldn't handle my vocals. Y'all couldn't handle it. Not on this shitty mic. Oh no! Y'all saw that shit, didn't you? I know you saw that shit.
Wait, that's the locked door down there.
Okay. Let's regroup just a minute here. Got too caught up making jokes.
Wait, that's the locked door down
Gotta start
there.
making bodies. I'm quite certain I threw that grenade right at him. I've got a distinct feeling that grenade passed right through him.
Wait, that's the locked door down there. Marines away.
Worth the resets to stick him right there.
To open. Must be somewhere.
Fuck, man, am I ass all of a sudden? What happened? Hold on, wait a second. What happened? We did really well at 90 whole minutes, and then something happened, and the bed got
Wait,
shat.
That's the locked door down there. The Marines are waiting on the other side. The controls to open.
Damn, dude, that shoes right through your shields. Ugh. Nice, that was a decent grenade. Got rid of the elite. Alright, now let's just pass down these hallways and we should be alright. Fuck me, I'm cooked. Whoop! Whoop! Hey, you know, one failed crouch jump deserves another. Alright. Normally I would jump right down there and get to it with those guys, but let's play it safe for once in our short life. Ooh, that went right over my nog. Woo! Nice try, wrong guy. Damn, dude, he's full of those. Alright. Alright. Now we're chiefing. Now we're master chiefing. You are now channeling your inner DSP. Yeah, I guess so, dude. That's such a shame. No one wants that comparison. I can't believe you would turn on me like that. You saw how well I was doing on the second level. Hold on a moment. Hold on. Now all of a sudden I'm DSP. I just got some health, so shouldn't be quite as bad now. But you're right, I need to lock in. Nice, nice, double nice. Alright. You know, 80% of it is 90% mental. The thing is, oh damn. The thing is, we're only gonna improve. The vibes are only gonna get stronger. When I first met you, you were the master. Now I have the vibes. I was but a learner. Now I am the vibe master. You know, how many streams in are we? 6, 7? Shit. We'll figure it out. Yeah, dude, the DSP reference? Hell yeah, everybody knows Darkside Phil. The problem with Darkside Phil is that he's still this bad. The problem with Darkside Phil is that he's still washed. But he started his career washed and he stayed that way. You know, don't get me wrong. I've made many mistakes in my life. And I made many poor decisions. And I was a dumb man. But I did all of that before I turned this camera on. I sucked at everything before I came to Twitch, before I came to doing this. You know, so we're only gonna watch me grow. If I'm Darkside Phil level this early, that's fine. If I'm Darkside Phil level in 5 years, we'll know that I'm cooked. he's gonna be like, ugh, nobody streamer thinks he can talk shit about me. Dude, let's get wrapped up in some drama and boost the views. Well-adjusted human being dares to say something about me? I mean, you know, I waited till I was 32. If you guys had watched years 22 to 30, I guess it would be borderline lolcow. But those weren't on camera. About to get cooked, though. Here's something fun. This encounter's about to cook my little butt cheeks. How am I using a needler on him? Oh, that should have been a back shot. Come on, these are back shots if I've ever seen any. Just giving him vicious Master Chief back shots. Yeah, no one's as bad as PSP. Let's build a rivalry. Reload this shit. Reload that shit. Nice. Beautiful stuff. I think what really makes you a poor player is being stubborn. Not learning. Doing the same thing over and over. I'll try my best to make it so there are no losses. Just lessons. Let's throw a grenade straight up in the air. That was actually a pretty good toss. I don't hate that. I did not hate that toss, but all the same, it was ineffective. Can I skip this encounter if I just go through these doors early? Ooh. Yo. Oh, no, it's not these doors. Having a hard time taking out the guys up here without a decent ranged weapon. I'm sure I can just walk up somewhere that I'm being foolish and forgetting, but, you know, sorry, man. I'm gonna get punched! Come on, come on, come on, don't fall back. Come on, don't fall back. Okay. I'm just losing all my Marines. I'm playing this half brain dead. Watch out, fellas. Master Chief just like with his gut hanging out and his helmet halfway off his head, eating a bag of potato chips like, keep it up, guys. Good work out there. Watch out for the grenades. Like, this sucks. Does someone have a pistol or something?
Hey, which way should we go now? All the doors on this level are locked. Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door.
I think the encounter's progressing anyway, so
Can't hold them off all day.
let's just press on. Come on now. Alright, now it's time for the hunters. Okay, now we can get the hell out of here. That room just wanted to waste my time. Come on. Yo. Sorry, fellas. You know not to get in the Chief's way, man. I don't know about you guys, but when I see a 1-ton super soldier running at full speed, I let him go where he's headed. I'm sick of this dance, Hunter. Oh, sorry. Did I punch that guy? He had it coming. Alright. May I proceed to the next piece of the level? I have enough Master Chief Fun Bucks. I've saved up my Microsoft Fun
The door is
coins.
open. Everyone should move through now.
Cool.
I can't guarantee that it won't lock again when it closes.
That's good. I'm glad that I didn't have to spend them, because I get rollover points on my Microsoft Fun Bucks. I get rollover points. One day I'm gonna buy Bill Gates' sweater. Mark my words. I'll be wearing that shit. One day you're just gonna turn the stream on. Boom. with the button up tucked underneath it, you know, layered, and you got the collar hanging out over the top of the sweater. I'm gonna Bill Gates one day, and y'all are gonna not be ready for it. Holy dip! Okay, we just almost died, but it was a brief moment in time. I'm not sure how this is gonna affect the sweater plans, but I'll make sure that I put it in the budget. Excellent. Alright, we're doing okay. We're back to doing okay. We're back to throwing grenades at complete random. That's how you can tell I've gotten comfortable again, as I just start lobbing these with abandon. Oh! A single needle. That's all it takes. Nice. Did he just jump off the platform? Alright, see you later, dude. You're not my problem any longer. I made him my problem. Alright, let's press on. This place kind of sucks, dude. I would hate working on one of these ships. The purple is cool for all about 5 seconds. This place sucks. It's oppressive. And it's dark. And it's full of aliens. I mean, don't get me started on it being full of aliens. Oh, I'm about to get cooked. Let's toss a grenade and have a little break. Perfect.
Yeah, we showed them.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we did. Damn. You know, I was just thinking about the future Halo games and how that one idiot said that this is his favorite. One thing that I do enjoy about this one over any other Halo is that it, I guess save for the pistol, doesn't really have any, like it's not shoehorned into that style of gameplay the other games have, where the campaigns pretty much boil down to like headshot simulator. There's so many precision weapons in those, you know, you get the battle rifle or the DMR and Halo Reach and stuff like that, and you know, pretty much everything, especially the small fodder enemies, it just turns into, you know, headshot game. And this game doesn't have so much of that. This game is definitely more varied in how you use the sandbox, whereas dominant strategy certainly emerges in the later games, especially with the smaller fodder enemies. You do a lot of zeroing and headshotting and precision weaponing in that game. 2, 3, Reach. And this doesn't really get bogged down in that. There's not very much precision stuff. And when there is, it's very specialized. We did our stealth mission with our sniper rifle. The pistol is just overpowered, famously, you know. But I don't think that was their intent, you know. I don't think that they were trying to populate the sandbox with headshots. I think it was something done after the pistol was so popular. And then you change that pistol, you make it into a Magnum, you make it dual wieldable, well then you have to do something about its firepower, about the fact that it zooms in, about all these things that you had previously. So you sacrifice that, but then you have to fill the sandbox with something that can replace that tool. So the battle rifle or the DMR, all that shit happens, and you know, it was a response to how much people liked that, acknowledging that that gameplay is tight, but also acknowledging that the pistol needs to be a pistol, right? I think that's really cool. I feel like sometimes when you play these games, you can see the thought process in real time. And there's lots of good documentaries about how these games were made. You get to really talk to these guys and get inside their heads about what it is to program fun, what it is to make something fun. It's good shit, man. I'm gonna die. I thought I could just hose him, frankly. I was being stubborn, and I really just thought I could hose him. Let's throw the most bitchin' grenade y'all have ever seen. Okay, that was a little too bitchin'. Let me restart this one more time, see if I can't nail this toss. Okay, I think right about here. That's pretty good. That was a pretty good toss, dude. I got him. Not outright with the grenade, but enough to finish him with the rifle. I'll take that, dude. We take those. decent toss on the gold sword elite. Come on now. I'm gonna get cooked. The grenades are great, dude. They're such a good, like, way to, you know, you can trigger a jump or a dive from the enemy, and that overrides anything else he was doing. So if he was about to finish you around that corner, like just now, toss that grenade, he'll jump away. He'll give you your space. Just ask nicely. Come on. Hit him again, Tube Sock. Nice. Nice. Okay, we're almost there. Halfway there. Now it's time to rescue Captain Keyes. Then we gotta get him off this thing. Come on, guys. Enough with the plasma grenades, please.
This
Oh.
looks like the ship's command center. The captain's transponder signal is strong. We must be close.
All my Marines are dead. If you have Marines with you, they'll stay in this room and say, "You go get the captain while we mine the store here." And then when you return to the room, they're all dead because invisible elites with swords have occupied the room. And you're supposed to be like, "Oh no." But luckily, since they're already dead, we have no one to mourn when we return to this room. This is gonna be you, me, the captain, 2 or 3 of his buddies. We're gonna hijack a ride out of here. Captain Keyes. Bonk. Bonk. Just punch your way through. Okay, it's not this one.
We must be in the brig. These look like holding cells. There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking for him.
I know. Oh, there's active camo in this room? That I did not know. If only there was sprint in this game. Just want to get to the room faster so I can use my invis on these clowns. Oh god, what a time to get lost. What a horrible time to get lost, Matthew. I mean, totes no prob. I gotta stop government naming myself on this channel, bro. I know. This is super embarrassing. Like, these rooms are right next to one another. What a waste. What a waste of the invis. I've never gotten that before. I really didn't know you could grab that. That's why everyone's asleep in this room and, like, just kind of chilling. Ah, that's a shame. Because those guys would be easy prey. Alright. We'll just do this normally. With grenades. Bonk. Bink. Alright, that's those 2 down. If we had the sniper rifle, we could do some stuff too, but I spent tons of ammunition for that thing. Just having a good old time. Just because it's fun. Just because I thought it was cute, you know? Come on, biscuit heads. Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on, biscuit heads. Come on. Let's see it then. Let's see it then if it's so cool. Come on. I got one more. Show yourself, biscuit. Come on. Oh, there's 2 of them. See, the thing about the invis guys that's really nice is that they sacrifice their shielding to be invisible. So, they shouldn't be too much of a problem. We always die having too much fun. Pride cometh before. Oh! That was an interesting toss. I kind of like slid through the gap in the geometry of that little pillar there. Quite interesting. Dude, that was actually cool. I don't really care about this death. I'm not even mad. That's impressive. He sidestepped every one of my grenades. He was very slick with it. Broke my ankles, bro, going to the hoop. I couldn't handle it, man. That gold elite broke my goddamn ankles, man. Broke my thumbs, bro. Dog broke my thumbs, man. Yes, dude. That was all according to plan, I promise. These are gonna kill me. Yeah. But that elite was taken out by his own Grunt's grenade. They were a little too overzealous about it. Which, you know, is to be expected from the Covenant. You know, being overzealous is kind of their thing. We're just gonna go straight to the back of this room, throw one on this guy, use the assault rifle. Yeah. Having 1 health is kind of a problem. You know, you get this feeling, especially when you're playing on heroic, that the shields are all you need. But those extra little bites you can take, having your health bar filled, now that's good stuff. Let's fall back into this room, do a little hosing, and then instead of trying to stick the guy, we're just gonna, you know, set his path ablaze. Duh. Don't try to stick the guy. He's hell-bent on running up inside of your nostrils, so let him. Just put a grenade in between the two of you, right? Fucking A, man. Work smarter, not harder. That's that room. Subscribe for more tutorials.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir.
While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world. They call it Halo.
1 moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast, unimaginable power.
That's true. The Covenant kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the ring. But they must be looking for Halo's control room.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon, and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief, Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, let's move.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Chief, you have the point.
I love that it says, "Shut up and get behind me, sir." I also really dig, there's a part in the novelization of Halo 1. I'm going to turn the brightness up is what I'm doing real quick, because that shit, I just noticed as I watched this cutscene, that shit is fucking dark. That is a dark game, at least when we're in this spaceship it is. I'm going to set it up to 5.6. No, that's not enough. I'm going to set it to 5.7. Now we really got it. Now we're good. But in the novelization of Halo 1, during this part, the captain, I believe, asks how they're going to find their way back to the hangar from here. And in the novelization, that was a fucking loud fight. Can we all just chill for a second while I fucking talk about something for 2 goddamn seconds? Everybody shut your mouths. Turn your guns off. I'm talking here. In the novelization, he says, how do we find our way back? And Master Chief says, just follow the bodies. Which is like more of a Doomslayer kind of thing to say. But, yeah, that's what he says. He goes, it's easy. Just follow the bodies. Which is not false, but seems a bit out of character. But I do really enjoy the novelization of Halo 1. I like a lot of the early Halo novels. Most of those Eric Nyland books, The Fall of Reach and Project, what was the Harvest one? Those are really good books, I think.
I got your back, buddy. Oh. Get this. He stole my kill.
I don't know why, but at this moment I'm super fucking annoyed with these guys behind me. And the fact that they will not shut their mouths.
So I can school you again.
I'll punch the next guy who talks. I'm gonna punch the next guy with needles in the face that says a word other than there's a guy over there. If your words aren't enemy, grenade, fallback, I'll punch you in the face with needles. Mouthy fucking Marines. Not enough they're getting their dicks saved by Master Chief.
Hey, leave some for me!
Shut up!
Look, a Mark V!
It's like I'm babysitting these clowns.
There it is!
I will turn this spaceship around, I swear to God. And no one's going to Disneyland.
Hold your fire! Me!
You guys need...
Sorry.
They're just shooting Captain Keyes. Alright, this guy dies. This guy dies. We're gonna whittle them down to it's just Keyes. This guy dies.
My fault.
My fault. Let this bucket hat guy get killed. And it'll be just me and Captain Keyes. And we'll be just fine. I'm telling you, man.
All clear over here. You got me?
Okay. Alright. Back in business. So much quieter now, thank God. I always used to really love how much these guys spoke. But not when I'm speaking. I've never had to do something over the top of their speaking before. Time for a new gun. This is a really underrated gun in Halo 1. The plasma pistol kind of shreds. It's easy to forget. And I love that you punch with your offhand. It's one, you know, the gun where you actually use your fist to punch. I enjoy that. I like the melee animations in this game. The very brutal needle to the face animation is, of course, super iconic. But, you know, they're all really good. I love the crazy right hand that you toss with the plasma pistol out. What's up, invisible guys? Inviso Bills, what's up? Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, I jumped over him. I steezed on him. Oh no. Oh no, how embarrassing.
We made it.
Cortana to
I
Echo
pulled the
419.
steez
We have
on
the
him.
captain and need extraction on the double.
Hit the fucking tomahawk dunk on him, shattered the glass. That's a man's jam right there. That's a fucking man's jam. Boom.
Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out.
Alright,
Air
this is gonna be a
support
pain in my
cut off,
ass.
Captain. We need to hold here until she can move in.
Oh man, we're trapped in here. We're screwed. We're screwed, man.
Stow that belly aching, soldier. Remember, you're a leatherneck. Cortana, if you and the chief can get us into one of those Covenant dropships, I can fly us out of here.
Alright, sounds good,
Yes,
Captain.
There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
Alright, fellas. Get ready for a hell of a run.
Over here. Right on.
If you watch, like, the commentary on Halo 1 and 2 that came with the... Whoops! Captain Keyes died. It's
No.
a perfect time to talk about this, actually.
About the captain. Covenant.
Shut the fuck up. So, if you watch the commentary that the developers did for Halo 1 and 2, there's a moment where they talk about that in this encounter, in this section of the game, when you're escorting Captain Keyes out of the ship, originally he would pick up a needler to use, but then he would kill himself with it over and over again because, yeah, I knew it. He would kill himself with it over and over again because he would taunt the body. Like the Marines have a little program thing in them to like taunt corpse, and they'll fill it full of lead, right, and insult it. And he had that, and he had the needler. And so he would shoot the needler into the corpses of his enemies, and then the needles would explode right at his face, and he'd kill himself and like ruin the mission for you over and over. So instead of just, I guess, like, you know, giving him something else, or giving him, like, not giving him that behavior, it was easier just to like have him pick up a different gun, which makes sense, yeah. Just have him not use the needler. God damn you, Captain Keyes. Can you sit still for 5 seconds and not get hit by the one-shot enemy, please? Just for a moment. I really wish that you had any sense of self-preservation. I really wish that the rank that you carry was deserved, but you seem to have the brains of a hamster. Oh my fucking god, I killed him with the needles that time. Stop trying to fist fight the sword guys. I promise you I have it, sir. I promise you. Why do you think they made me? So that you can go and throw fists with an 8-foot alien? Please let me handle it. Captain... I'm gonna have to pick a bit different weapon, dude. He wants to fucking hug that elite. He has no self-preservation. He wants to run up and hug that elite every time. And I can't kill him fast enough. Either he dies from the guy or he dies from the needles I shoot into the guy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Imagine this being the soft lock. Imagine this being where we get defeated. I never could have. I really never could have. This sort of medium and this sort of like thing has a funny way of bringing out
We made it.
situations and behaviors and things that never would happen to you if you played this casually. Or if they did, I guess they wouldn't bother you. But something about Captain Keyes running up into that dude's Johnson every time, it was deeply upsetting to me.
Air support is cut off, Captain.
The aliens are the ones foolish enough to bring swords to a fistfight. I couldn't agree more. I just wish it was on my terms. I wish it wasn't the captain's tiny little baby fists. I wish that it could be just mine. And then in that case, I don't mind at all having the fist fight.
There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
Then they would be cooked. But unfortunately, I got a baby on board. So, we gotta try and not fucking lose because of him. Get behind me, sir. Get down, Mr. President. Oh, for fuck's sake. I fall into this pit. Hold on, sir. I've got to slowly walk out of this pit. Super soldier and all. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. And no, you cannot have the auxiliary cord when we get in there. You can't have the Bluetooth. You can't have the aux. I'm not listening to Pink Pony Club again, Captain. I won't do it. We're not listening to that again. Or Take On Me by Aha. No, none of that shit. None of your kitschy little fucking hippie, little dippy, little hipster, little cute, little manic pixie dream girl shit. I won't have it, Captain. I won't have your cute little nerd-ass tomboy antics on board with me. You understand? This is a strictly business and military ship. So if you sing one word...
No!
Surprised he died. Once he heard he couldn't play his music, he died on contact. I mean it, dude. I don't want any of that Yo Gabba Gabba. If you put on Aquabats, anything but their first album, I will kill you. If we listen to the Aquabats, we're listening to old Aquabats. Travis Barker on drums. For fuck's sake, Captain. He's got no health left. I have to get down Mr. President him. I've got to be the wall that keeps him up. I got to stand between him and the bullets. That's fine. I can do it. No, but maybe some Barbie Girl? You know what? I would accept Barbie Girl. If he wants to play Aqua, that's fine. I would listen to Aqua. I would listen to No Doubt. I would listen to any of that stuff. Give me some, you know... I would even listen to... I don't know. To Fallout. I like Fallout. Give me some deep cuts, though, you know? None of this shit. I want some deep cuts. I don't want any of the hits. Don't play the hits for me. You know, I don't want to hear any of this Californication. I don't want to... I could do that all day. I could do that bit all fucking day, honest to God. But I'd have to start listing things that I like. You know, you have to like then start digging into other stuff. Just start listing bands. I don't want to hear any of that Dillinger Escape Plan shit, okay? I don't want any of that Converge shit going on. You better play stuff that has regular time signatures, man, or I won't have it. You can do that bit all day. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I feel like years fell off my lifespan trying to escort Captain Keyes out. Holy moly. I'm so unhappy. My stomach's upset, I've got a headache.
No need. I'll take this
I'm just
bird out
kidding, but
myself.
this was a fucking pain.
Hang on.
Very cool.
Nice one, sir.
Time
Nice
for
one,
a
sir.
Payback.
Alright. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Alright. Well, this is a fun mission. This would be a good way to end the stream. We've got an hour left. Let's play this mission. I've never had such a hard time with the captain.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
Alright, let's saddle up. This is a very fun level. This is a very, very fun level. And I'm tempted to skip half of it. I have not been to Oxford Town by David Bowie is pretty good. Alright, we can listen to that. That sounds really good. I could do with some Bowie. That sounds wonderful, as a matter of fact. Bowie would be excellent. Alright. I'm tempted. I probably won't do it. But, you know, you can skip half of this level really quite easily. I think this level is gorgeous and fun and amazing, though, so I don't know. I don't recommend it. I think it's worth experiencing everything that this level has to offer. But I kind of want to do the glitch. I kind of want to do the level skip glitch. I want to sequence break a bit. You know, especially after being so ass at the last section of the game, I think it would be helpful to show off that I know a thing or two, right? Let's hope.
Somebody order a warthog. Music to my ears, Flowhammer. You know our motto. We deliver.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's load a couple of corn-fed boys up in the hog and go lay down the law. Who's with me? What up, gentlemen? Welcome to the ride.
Let's move out. Let's go find the map room that will show us the location of Halo's control center.
I mean, this level is such a vibe. This level is probably the most iconic vibe, I think, in the game. Silent Cartographer, where you just let loose on this island, and there's multiple structures, and you gotta just figure, you know, the stuff out and sneak around, and you go in and out and all over this kind of place. And it feels humongous and sprawling, and the views are good. They really go all out with the skybox, and it's daytime. You've got the planets and the ring and the distance. Everything about this, I think, is really cool. And you know, as these games get older and older, and you know, as I play them more and more, into my 20th, 30th, 50th, 60th, 100th time playing these games, you kind of stop taking notice of just how cool it was. Put yourself back to that time and how cool it would have been. And I remember doing shit like this where you goof off and drive underneath the water here. Because you just can drive underneath the water here. I don't know, I just enjoy doing it. You can go all the way to the invisible wall at the end and slam into it. Like the plane that you can play on this extends pretty far. You do some ocean death matches with your buddy, just barely with your heads poking out of the water. If you're playing co-op. You know, there's a lot to the vibe here. There's a lot to appreciate about the kind of near-liminal aspect that these areas have, and how you can just sit in them empty forever. Nothing has to happen for these spaces to be enjoyable, sort of pieces of respite, I guess, is what I want to say. You know, I could vibe here all day. I could hit the vape on the Silent Cartographer all day. I could hit the vape here. I'd be hitting the schwaz all day, dude. Puffing the Pendulum with Chief on the beach. Forget about it, dude. Forget about it. Don't at me. There's a very good sense of place.
There, in the cliff wall.
Is that something that people say? Is that something? It's got a great sense of place. Because it does. If that's a thing, that's what this has. And if that's a thing, I knew it was a thing. That's why I said it, of course. But there's a lot to appreciate in these spaces, that's for damn sure. This little cave that runs up the side of here, of this very spot, I never take it. But it's there, and you certainly can drive the hog through it. Damn, bro, they got your ass in traffic, you know? That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Commutes are indeed the fucking worst.
Covering fire!
Alright.
There's more where that
Figure it out, fellas. Figure it out, fellas. There we go.
Covenant are putting up a
Okay.
real fight. The cartographer
So we've
must
got
be
our
there.
checkpoint. We've got our
My
checkpoint.
analysis indicates
Perfect.
that the map room should be at the
Let's
bottom
see
floor
if
of
I
this
can
facility.
sequence break the game. Let's
Let's
see if I
keep
can do
going
this little
inside.
trick. I think my camera zoomed in when I did something. I feel like I'm not normally this close to the motherfucking screen. There are other issues at hand, though. I think that we can live with that. The important thing is, can we fit Master Chief through this door and skip half the level? 52 miles to work and then again to go home? Damn, man. That's crazy.
Don't let them lock the doors.
Meanwhile, my commute looks like this. Yes! First fucking try. First fucking try. Let it be known that I do play this goddamn game. Sometimes I'm an idiot, but all the time am I a fan.
We don't have the firepower to get through.
We fucking did it. We just skipped half of this level. If you're quick, you can get back to the top of this place before they figure out talking about how to get out. Like, they're gonna have a conversation about how to get into this room, and if you're really baller, you can be done before they finish talking about how to get in the room. Because you can also sequence break off the top of this and jump down 3-4 levels. And you skip a lot of stuff.
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress.
The only problem with
We
that
can't
is
proceed
you
unless
have
we can
to
disable this installation's security system.
then work your way back up through these rooms with two... I'm not sure if it works that way. But if it spawns the enemies going down and up, then that does make for quite a difficult climb back up.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective.
Let's see if I can do this jump. Ooh, almost! I almost did it. I almost did the jump.
Understood. We're still en route to
Let me try it one more time.
I may be out of contact when we get there.
Oh, almost. If you hit the side of that thing, you don't take fall damage. You just get a little bounce. There's a way to work that. But for now, let's just play the game. I think it's enough that we sequence broke half the level. You don't have to go any harder. First fucking try on that, too. I haven't done that, I don't know, since last time I did it. I wouldn't say it's been years since I played Halo, but it's probably been a year since I played Halo or more. So I'm quite pleased with getting that first try. Oh, for fuck's sake, how did you just do that? You just did the body swap with me? That was so clever.
Door open.
That's a good strat when you're playing multiplayer with your buddy. You know, you travel in pairs, that's an obvious thing. But, you know, with your point man, he goes first and starts taking that damage. Backpedal and body swap with your friend. The person who's attacking you is going to move forward with confidence, thinking they can finish a kill on a singular person, only to have to be faced with a full shielded opponent, and they get totally wrecked. It's a great idea. Works almost every time. If you play with a buddy, just body swap. Oh, I'm taking hits. You back up, they back forward. It's a whole mess. Dress your guys the exact same too. That'd be fucked up, right? If you dressed your Spartans up the exact same colors and like customization. It's a good idea, dude. You could body swap guys all fucking day. And you'd really fool them too. Because it doesn't fool everybody. But damn, bro, if I looked just like my boy, the body swap would be an insidious move. Like Captain Ginyu, bro, the body swap, man. I changed into a new powerful form. Hop! Nice, he's gonna come right at me with that now. What a mistake. Boink. I like punching him for the last hit. It's really fun to melee a hunter down. Come on, fellas. There we go, perfect. Boink. Bonk. They keep bonking each other, too. It's a regular battle royale. Bonk. Nice, nice. Good work, buddy. He's on Team Chief. Come on now. Come on, bonk. Bink. There's one. Bink. Bink. Nice, dude. Let it be known. Let it be known. You do not want this. You do not want to throw these hands, man. Let's play the rest of this damn game. I'll tell you a little story. Back when I was...
Ground teams, you've got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast.
People don't shut the fuck up in this game.
Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative. They're closing in too fast. Negative. Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Okay.
Give him hell, Marine.
Are you guys done?
We'll
Are
be
you
in
guys
a tight
fucking
spot if we
finished?
don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map.
You're joking, right? That you're still all talking? Okay. I don't even want to tell my story no more. I don't even want to tell my story anymore. I lost all passion for that story. I mean, god dang. Oh, I think if I'm invisible, I can get both of these guys. We'll be Gucci. One. He's like, oh, that was weird that my guy just collapsed right there. Hope he's okay. You know.
There. That hollow panel should activate the map. Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
I mean, you know.
Cortana to Captain Keyes.
I never...
Captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems. Keep trying. Let me know when you've re-established contact, and then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
Threw that grenade at myself. So now that everyone's shut the hell up,
Foehammer out.
I'm just gonna not talk. The music's playing, let's just play.
Keep trying. Let me know when you've re-established contact, and then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside. Affirmative. Foehammer out.
Okay, so now that I didn't talk, not only... Okay, now the music comes... Oh my god, you're joking now. Okay, look. That was a moment, okay? That was kind of wild. And I really, truly never thought I would dislike something about this game in that way. I really never, I never would have guessed. If you would ask me, what do you think would happen when you stream Halo 1? And if I had told you, like, oh, I bet I would get sick of everybody never shutting the fuck up, right? Oh, he just did the frame perfect flip on me. Nice, we beat him hand to hand though, that was sick. You know, I never would have guessed in a million years that my answer would be, I would hate that nobody shuts the fuck up. I really enjoy these characters a lot. You know, I really do. But once it's your show, it makes me sound like such a jerk. I mean, I am a jerk. But once it's your show, you know, that, I don't like that. Like, shut the hell up.
The chief and I are topside, requesting pickup. Roger, on my way.
The story I was gonna tell you is not even that great. And it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't look good on me, but I think it is worth telling. That one summer, I was at this house I was living at, this loft with the boys. You know what you do when you're early 20s, you know, living at the loft, boys downtown. They had some friends over that were their friends that I had never met. We were playing Halo. We've been drinking all day. And I started playing Halo with these guys. You know, and I'm sauced. And I'm trying to get the shortcut that I got on the stream earlier, like jumping through that door early, skipping half of this level. I was trying really hard to get that glitch. Really hard, with these total strangers, and I'm sauced to the nines. And anytime I could not get the trick, which was many times, I like failed many times to do it. Each time, instead of resetting the checkpoint, I accidentally reset the level. Every single time. And I made this poor bastard who I didn't know play the opening of Silent Cartographer with me like 14 times. I don't know. Like a shitload of times. And then I finally got it. I didn't know I was resetting the mission instead of the checkpoint. Because I was completely shithoused. And yeah, that's an embarrassing little moment. But that night leveled out. We sobered up, you know, and then later on I played through Outlast in a single sitting, standing up while they watched. That was kind of fun.
Let's get moving. Bowhammer.
It sounds like I spent my 20s better than you spent yours. Well, I mean, I don't know, it's debatable, you know. A whole decade, a lot of shit can happen, right? I feel like the beginning of the 20s were hype, and then,
My analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels, which
yeah, you know, then canon events happen, you know.
Look on the bright side.
I've only just now picked my shit back up from the last decade to this one.
From underground.
20s are a good time, though. That's what they're for. And we did this level in record time. We did this level in like 20 minutes. Which is not record time at all. Even with the skip, it took us very long. But we're further in the game than I thought we'd be. We're halfway through the game on this level. So this was a solid first stream, I consider. We got about 45 more minutes before I call it quits. This was a solid first stream, I reckon. I hope that I'm loud enough. I really do. I don't know. I have no way to check, really, without getting out of the game, so...
Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from
I'm gonna
here.
hold X. I think if you hold X this whole time, you can stay in the Pelican. If I remember correctly... Nah, crumbs. Oh, I see. It's not holding it. There's a prompt to press it when it spits you out. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Yeah, when I turned 20, I was sent out on my own and wound up having to live in a place with no running water for like 2 years. Till I was able to afford to get a better place. Damn, man. Yeah, that is a rough start to the 20s for sure. Yeah, mine was not like that. Mine was, you know,
Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here.
I was comfy. And chose to use that position of comfort to fuck things up when I didn't have to. I put myself in a bad spot, you know what I mean? See, you press X at just the right time, you can stay in the Pelican on this level, the beginning of this level. What does that do, you ask? Absolutely nothing. We're gonna fly away, and we're gonna land at the bottom of this pit. and then I have to restart the level again. But it's cool that you can do this. You can just ride in the Pelican if you want to. And say, no, Fohammer, I don't want to get off here. I'm headed where you're headed. I know you're going to Dave's Hot Chicken, and I'm gonna get me that tender slider with the mac and cheese. I'm not gonna let you go to Dave's Hot Chicken without me again. So yeah, the Pelican just kind of flies to the bottom, or the top, I guess, of this pit. And yeah, and then you're soft locked. Kicks you out, and here we are in the Freakazoid zone with the upside down Pelican. Oh, we're getting ghostly now. We're deep in the murky waters now, baby. Having to navigate the structure blind. All this coolant gas filling the air. Oh man. This is wild. I don't remember it being this cool. I'm not keen on using the remastered graphics, but I am curious to see what this looks like in the remastered graphics. Let's take a look. Oh, it's definitely easier to get around. Man, this is wild. I truly enjoy this. I have not done this in a long... You can flip the Pelican? Press X to flip Pelican? See, this is why we show up to the Totes No Prop streams. You know? Sure, other people know about this stuff. But, you know, how lucky are you for catching it? I mean, look at us having fun in the negative shadow zone or whatever the fuck this is called. Let's flip the Pelican. I'm going to try and flip the Pelican whilst standing on the wing of it. And if it's anything like the Scorpion tank, if we do this just right, we can get it to launch us. Okay, I did manage to flip the Pelican, but we did not get flipped with it. Alright, well, this was kind of fun. This was kind of cool. Glad I got to show this off. Alright. Oh no, my checkpoint is in the... Okay, cool. Thought for a minute there we were made to suffer an infinity of soft locks. For a moment there, I thought we were just going to have to hang out in the shadow zone in perpetuity. Forced to wander the smoky plane of the base of this structure for eternity. Oh, I shouldn't have shot that guy. He was not paying attention. I definitely could have given him back shots if I wanted to. Oh! That was really foolish of me. I was under the impression, for whatever reason, that you could throw grenades through glass. I think fear taught me that. Ooh! I'm not even mad. That was a really impressive little punch he laid on me. He gave me a vicious right hand. That was it, dude. Down goes Frazier. That was the end of that fight, man. And it's cool because his shields were down too. So he cowered for a minute. He did his little scream. And then he nutted up and rounded the corner with a vicious haymaker. I respect for that elite. For sure. The chips were down and he stood on business, bro. He stood on business with the chief to the very end. I respect that. Hey, what's this? Oh. Just another bottomless pit. You know, Halo stuff. Ho, 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 ho! They're getting smart.
The Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated. They seem to have the entire region secured.
Alright.
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning. Or if the designers wanted the installation to have
I'm just gonna let this guy chew through my shields like an idiot. Yoink!
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning.
Alright, we're back to
Or
Flaccid
if the
Snake
designers
Hours.
wanted the installation to have
Stealth mission. I'm sorry, there's a Banshee that fights you here?
Immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
Maybe I don't remember about as much about this game as I thought. Alright. No more funny business. We'll play it for real. I'll hop in the turret. I'll make short work of everything.
Not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning. Or if the designers wanted the installation to happen.
He crashed. He crashed into the wall.
Any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
Come on,
I
buddy.
didn't think there were any human forces left on this project.
Cortana to Fireteam Zulu. I read you.
And you really gotta lead these shots.
Hold position. We're on our way.
My goodness, do you have to lead those shots?
Make it quick.
Why do they use plasma? It seems ineffective compared to projectile, or I guess to, you know, kinetic weapons. Plasma doesn't seem to offer very many benefits, especially on the larger scale. I feel like, you know, artillery and large-scale ballistics would do much better than, you know, the plasma. Whoa! That was cool. Flaccid Snake at it again. No, Flaccid Snake's taking a flaccid break, bro. We are not gonna stealth because I'm an idiot. Why would I bother with this when I'm so stupid at it? Why would I waste your guys' time and my own?
Fireteam Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
Flaccid
I didn't
Snake,
think there were
bro.
any human forces left on this project.
Flaccid Snake is taking a vacation. A snakeation, if you will.
This is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
Roger that. Make it quick.
God forbid I ever actually play anything with stealth elements. I'll never be able to escape. I'll never beat the Flaccid Snake allegations, dog. I just had a great idea. Let's leave, right? I think that's a good idea. All right, all right. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no, listen, buddy. I was picking on those little kids downstairs, and Big Bro came down with the energy sword telling us it's time to go to sleep.
The weather pattern
It's fucking bedtime. I told you 3 times to turn that light off.
The ring's environment systems are
He
malfunctioning.
turned my light off.
Or if the designers wanted the installation to happen.
This is Fireteam Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this project.
Cortana to Fireteam Zulu. I read you. Fireteam Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
Roger that. Make it quick.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So we're stuck in it. Baloney, you're the best there ever was. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man.
Interesting.
Doing a really terrible job
The weather
again.
patterns here seem
But at least we're
natural,
having
not
fun.
artificial. I wonder if the ring's
I'm
environment
terrified that
systems
like
are
my mic has been
malfunctioning.
too quiet this whole
Or if
time.
the
But if
designers
you've been
wanted
enjoying
the
it,
installation to happen.
then I think we're probably okay.
This is Fireteam Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC
Baloney, you're the
forces.
best
Does anyone
thing
copy? Over.
ever made.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this
Best
project.
there ever was.
Cortana to Fireteam Zulu. I read you. Fireteam Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
All right.
Roger that. Make it quick.
That's the Goon Mobile taken care of. Let's enjoy this music track. Oh, I know. I demiked on purpose to lock in. Unless I mess it up and it sounds funky or staticky or something, I know that this cable has issues. What fucking time is it? What am I doing with my life losing this encounter? What am I doing with my life losing this encounter on a game that I know so well? On a game that I put my brand on, dog. You're gonna be out here
Interesting.
pulling moves like
The
this.
weather patterns here seem natural.
I got a
not
belly full of
artificial.
white
I wonder
dog
if the
shit,
ring's
and you
environment
lay this
systems are
on me?
malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
I like how they don't wake up if the
This is Fireteam Zulu requesting
Banshee fires. That's kind of cool.
Does anyone copy?
We only woke up at the sound of the
I didn't
pelican.
think there were any human forces left.
Cortana to Fireteam Zulu. I read you. Fireteam Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
Roger that. Make it quick.
So like this is what I'm talking about, the whole plasma versus kinetic weapons thing. It took me, you know, however long it took to take that thing down. Oh, thanks. That's good. Mike is good. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. Thank you for telling me that. Something I worry about a lot. But here, like, so I'm on that turret, and I am shooting this Banshee, and it takes for fucking ever, and you gotta lead the shots all crazy, right? This giant, expensive piece of equipment has a terrible time taking down a Banshee, but I've got this handgun. I've got this sidearm, this pistol, and it takes the thing down much faster. You don't have to lead your shots because they're hit scan. So what's the Covenant doing with these plasma weapons, man? Making it easier for me, that's what they're doing. I mean, let's be real. The reason enemies don't have hit scan weapons is because you suck, dude. We give you plasma weapons to fight so that you can dodge the bullets a little bit. If these dudes had hit scan weapons, you'd be heading back to the checkpoint every five hit scans. They'd sneeze and you'd be back there. Just ask the Jackal snipers in Halo 2. They'll tell you. That's a hit scan weapon. And since you guys begged for him so much, we put him in the second game. I'm just gonna litter this place with grenades, because I know he comes through that door, right? So just fucking keep throwing them in that general direction and block off his advance. Oh, fuck me. You know what you can do, though, if he's coming at you like this, you know, and just make him fall in the glass, right? Shoot the glass out from under him. That's kind of fun. Come on, Biscuit Head. I'm ready to fight. Come on, Biscuit Head. I was born ready for this. Oh, come on now. You're scared, ain't you? You're scared that I might beat this checkpoint. Listen, I panicked. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I panicked. They gave me a fat checkpoint right in his face, though. They're saying, you pretty much got that fight. This is hilarious, dude. Okay. I'm trying to kind of get it in a similar situation as last time. I just want to see if I can fight him. Because we almost had it. This is not the shit that's gonna get. This is not the shit that's gonna make this your job, Maddie. You really gotta figure something out. Because this is not your meal ticket, Haas. Oh, shit. Alright, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready. It's me and him again. Mano a mano. Okay, except for this dick cheese. Okay. Mano a mano. You and me, buddy. I'm gonna prove to these cats I can fight. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see it. Let's see it. I'm gonna end the stream in just a minute here and just get past this checkpoint. You can tell I've lost my mind. I gotta re-up fresh. There's no way to do it. There's no way. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm stupid. I've lost my mind. I can't do this. Okay. This is exhausting. Hey! Yo, no, this is not legendary, Wavy. I make it look like legendary, though, don't I? I was doing really well earlier, and then I just started goofing off and getting stubborn and being cocky and wanting to beat this guy mano a mano, so to speak, you know. It's stubbornness that's keeping us here. Like, I was doing good earlier, but after 3 hours of streaming, I've gone to the pits, man. I need to hydrate. I haven't been getting my salts. Everything's fucked, man. It's all messed up. Oh, that was sick that he chased me. Okay, that was kind of sick that he chased me down the hole. I love the little boom that it makes when he misses. That's a really cool sound effect. Alright, cool. Okay, so that was stupid. And I made things way harder for myself than I needed to. But that is one of my best traits. So, anyhow, I really appreciate you joining me, Wavy. Like, it sincerely means a lot that you stopped by. I enjoy watching you play your streams, and I know I'm trying a little bit of a different thing with being a talking head type streamer. So, it's cool when someone that I watch comes and watches me because they get to see my face. And that's something that, I don't know, you know, deepens our bond. And that's cool. I appreciate that you came here to see my face. But watch, now that we're in normal encounters, now that we're back to corridor shooting, I promise I won't be half as stupid. My brain's just been fried by sitting in front of these hot lights and having a hot mic. And having a hot day, too. I don't know where you guys are at, but I am cooking here in the summertime. So those are all my excuses. That's all my copes. That's all my Johns. Watch me beat these hunters barehanded. It was really smart of them to add like a sort of animation for them to attack behind themselves. Because you can kind of just punch them in this. So it's nice that in the later games they kind of have a backswing too. Kind of a sort of, how do you do there? A little back scratcher. I'm dead. Yep, we are super close now. You got this, brother. We're super close. Yeah, I know. Now that you guys have seen my face, seen my fails, that's the deepest part of a man. His failures, you know? So, it's only uphill from here. You've seen my face, you've seen my faults. Now watch me fly. Let's go. Time to lock in. Thought that I could hit a tight little grenade there. Alright. I know the pistol's a one-shot. I have known that. We all know that. But where's the fun in doing that? Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in one-shotting the strongest enemy in the game? Okay, when I say it like that, it sounds very fun. Alright, back to biz. I'm gonna blast through this window and see what there is to see. How did you guys feel about that Halo TV show, huh? Well, if you know Steve Buscemi, then you already know what I look like. That one idiot. I wouldn't sell yourself short, man. You know? You can't be that Buscemi'd up, right? You can't be that Buscemi'd. You can't be that bad. Oops. Sorry. This is a quiet section, so I won't shoot anybody. Flaccid Snake enters the game again. This is the return the finale before I end the stream. We get one more dysfunctional snake. One more flaccid snake section. I can't believe, dog, that Uno, that you just compared yourself to Steve Buscemi. You scare yourself? You wake up in the mirror, so you know you go and get to go brushing your teeth and all that shit, and still got the sleepies in your eyes, and just get ready for your day. And then, scare the shit out of yourself. One eye falling off the side of your fucking face and rolling down your chest like SpongeBob when he had the suds. And you're just completely fucked. It's a good music track here. Undetected. That was actually our first and only successful flaccid snake mission. We were undetected there. Alright, now this is what we came for. This is why Assault on the Control Room is one of the greatest levels in video games. I mean, this is just beautiful. The scale of it. It's really, really special to me. This moment is an incredible moment in gaming. Walking out from the structure into this battle, getting the Marines, getting the rocket, getting the sniper, and fighting these vehicles is peak. That's peak Halo to me. So, yeah, I got to brush my teeth and it's like, who the hell is this guy? Damn, man. I feel for you. I feel for you, man. It ain't easy having a Buscemi face to wake up to every day. I feel for you. Hop in. We got things to do. Get in, loser. We're saving the human race. Gosh. Alright. Alright. What do the ladies think of it? No, I'm just kidding. I'll leave you be. You don't have to tell us about your Steve Buscemi face anymore. The old Halo vibe is hard to beat. That is very, very true. I'm very excited to play through the whole series, though. I mean, I've done these games a lot. Granted, it's been a while. Granted, I'm an old head. Granted, I kind of suck. Like, I'm getting chewed up right now. We're going to do this checkpoint again. But, you know, these are very special to me. And I'll never be short on things to speak of while playing it, which I feel is important for what I'm trying. But yeah, the old Halo vibe, I was speaking earlier about Silent Cartographer, just how beautiful that space is too, and how they have these sort of liminal vibes to them as well, where they just sort of barely scrape the edge of that low poly aesthetic. Like, not quite, it's obviously not the PlayStation and N64 level, but they kind of just barely scrape that sort of abandoned old game feel, where like just sticking around on the Silent Cartographer is very cool, because it feels, I don't know, feels lonely, frozen in time, you know? It's a place frozen in time, a place outside of time. And I don't know, the other games don't quite have that feel. They feel more lived in, and which is good, you know, and they have all this detail to them, which is fine. But just this sort of like place outside of time. An empty Halo 1 multiplayer map. An empty Halo 1 level. It's just sort of got this feel to me. Like maybe this is the waiting room for the afterlife. When I die, I'll be in this place right here, but with no enemies, freezing my butt off, waiting for whatever's next. Uno, you're cracking me up, dude. Uno says it's a shame that a dog can be ugly and still considered cute, but not a person. You've got great material on yourself, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You've got some good material on yourself. I see now that my shit's laggy. My stream's kind of taking a dump. Hopefully it straightens out here in a minute. Oh, I didn't grab the. Oh, I didn't grab them. I thought for sure I grabbed them rockets. It's just a shame that a dog can be so ugly and they're cute, but not a person. That's wild. That's one of the craziest things I've heard said to someone, and you said it to you. That's a good line, dude. It's just a shame that ugly dogs can still be cute. I'm gonna think about that, man. Whoa! Dude, that guy almost ran me over. And I made a kind of the King of the Hill kind of sound. What? Bobby, the ghost is not a toy. Bobby, get out of that ghost. I'm gonna count to 3. God dang it. If you don't get out of that ghost right now, if you don't hop out of that hover sled, God dang it. God dang it, Bobby. If you sacrifice humanity, Bobby, you got an F in humanities? Bobby, you're a member of humanity. Alright, I'm not dicking around anymore, I promise. I'm dicking around a little bit, but we're good. I'm gonna take out the Wraith, I'm gonna take out the Elite and his goons, and we're gonna have a good old time. That's a pretty good Hank. Thank you. Thank you. I'll work on it more, you know. Now that I'm here, I've got an excuse to hank off a little bit. What? What? He's hanking off and that's a fucking enough, dude. You gotta relax. I know I didn't take the Warthog. I don't really have a reason for not taking the Warthog. I don't know. I'm kind of playing off character today. It's more fun just goofing off and talking to you guys and shooting my own Marine with the rocket launcher and killing ourselves. What fucking time is it? 4:15? We're reaching the end, folks. I'm ending this very soon. I mean the stream. Don't get worried. I'm fine. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. I've got to put these guys in the Warthog just to keep them from being a danger to me. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. They have the courtesy to flip it for me. Now, anyone who's not a moron, get in the car. Oh my fucking Christ. Dude, this game is such a generous scene partner. This is what I love. Like, this is embarrassing for me. But the game is being such a genuine scene partner and delivering so much material for us that I can't help but be grateful, right? That was really unfortunate, wasn't it? Wavy, that was the worst thing that's happened to us so far. And I've had a lot of dumb stuff happen this run. That was good, the grenade and the rocket kind of splitting those guys. Oh, wow. That was not a good shot. Okay. Okay. Surely there's no way we could mess this up, right? This is foolproof now, right? Surely there's nothing that would happen to mess this up. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is not okay. That was clean, just barely over the top of that hill. Okay. Give it up. That was alright. We can finally play the rest of the game, you guys. It's over. We can finally play the game. Whoop. Yeah, let's just get the ghost. Well, this was a nice run. We're gonna have a nice walk. We can wrap up and discuss our plans for the future. This was a very interesting stream. I feel like there was a lot of feast and famine. You know, there were moments where we were on top. There were moments where we were humbled. I am gonna continue this. I think Halo is gonna be my thing for, you know, until further notice. Not every day, but one of my streaming days is always gonna be Halo. We're going to go through the series, we're going to grow as a streamer, we're going to grow as a player, we're going to grow as a community. And it should be a really good time. We'll get to another checkpoint here, we'll ride this all the way to 4:30, because Twitch will really like that. and then we'll call it quits. I sincerely appreciate people joining in and giving me a chance. You know, we had some nice, unique chatters this time, some people who I've been waiting to hang out with, and just others in general. It's very nice to have engagement. It's very nice to see growth, even in a small scale. So we're just going to keep improving. You know, I really do want to do that. I really do want it to feel like a good place where we can hang out, play games, make jokes, eat pizza rolls. And yeah, what better game to do it with? I mean, this game is my heart. This game is an important thing to me. This franchise has been in my life in every chapter of it. So I feel I owe it a small debt. And I will repay it by forever enshrining our adventures together in this particular run. We'll always be able to come back and look at this and see how far we've gone. We can play mods later on. We can do all sorts of stuff. But the thing that's not changing is that this, in my opinion, is the ticket. I think Halo is the ticket. Checkpoint done. Right at the end of my little speech. So, this has been an amazing time. I look forward to continued adventures with y'all and with Chief. You miss pizza rolls? You can't eat them anymore? Dang heartburn. Well, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I talk a big game about pizza rolls, but I will not eat pizza rolls. I just started doing this shit where I have a personal trainer kicking my ass 3 days out of the week. And then on the others, I got to do cardio and stuff, and it's been really cool. I do want to get in shape. I think it's been fun. But I cannot have any more fun with my food ever again. Maybe a little bit, but dude, I have to like report to him everything I eat. And if I put pizza rolls on the list, I'm afraid I'm going to get a smack across the jaw. He's going to be like, "What? You think Goku would eat pizza rolls?" And I'd be like, "Well, yes, but I get what you're saying." Anyhow, you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'm going to get to work on some edits and some exclusive content for the YouTube channel so that we have videos there that aren't just edits of the stream.
The Covenant placed their
I hope
tanks
you
to
all have a
defend the
great,
entrance
great,
to the
great afternoon into the evening or wherever you are. I've been Totes No Prob, your boy TN. Yeah, man. Be good or be good at it, guys. I will see y'all in the next Halo video. Oh, man. I never stick the landing. Thanks, Wavy. Thank you so much. Thank you, That One Idiot. I appreciate you guys. I'll be in your streams and videos later. Bet.